Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and last video we made a bit of progress. We got 70 attack and a whippy-licious little toy to play with, so in good nature I decided to grind out a few more levels and make a bit more progress for today. But right now I'm at pistol control, as you can see on the screen, and I'm currently wasting time because I got bored of training. But if you look at my combat level right now, it's 87, and 70 attack doesn't seem right. So if you have a look now, we can now see that I'm 80 attack, and I've been grinding out pretty hard at the experiments, and I've seen about half a dozen of you guys down there with me, and I think every single one of you guys just said hello and then immediately just hopped to worlds, which is just awesome. I don't know if you do that for like regular, like off the block kind of random people, but it's just nice to see that people kind of understand how that works. And when you when you lump a whole heap of people together into that experimental area, the XP rates do drop for everyone around it. So it's, I don't know, it's just really nice seeing everybody be so respectful, regardless of, who you are. So I remember when I was training 99 strength, I'd get crashed every 15 minutes, and it just, it made things extremely hard to train. And I'm not picking off that spinner because I know these guys, they've got my back. But yeah, with the whip, I've noticed that I've been hitting a lot more frequently. Let's just watch the XP on this one go. So, like, portals are very, very high in defense if they're not weak to the specific type of attack style you're using. But I've noticed that I get a lot less zeros with this whip, and I kind of expected that, but I didn't expect this much of an improvement. I kind of thought it would just be an invisible increase. Like, when you drink an attack potion, you don't really notice anything. But when you've gone from D-skimmy to whip, it's a huge improvement. And I'm really glad that I've got it. And this fucking attack animation just gets me. It's just the most amazing thing in the world. But this video serves a double purpose, and it's going to be hard to do this kind of progress every single video, considering that if I did this, it may result in my account being pretty unoptimized. But today I'm going to be getting 52 per F smite, and yeah, it's going to be a good way to combat other smiters. Instead of having a little puss about it, I can just give it back to them. And my fucking bank pen again. Alright, so now that we've nailed that open, it's yeah, my cash pile, if you took notice of it yesterday or whenever my last video was uploaded, it's gone down a little bit. Not a huge amount, but that's because I bought these bad boys, 300 dragon bones, and I actually had 36 left over that I completely forgot about when I got 43, so I should have at least 40, maybe 50 left over when I'm done with that. And if you're wondering why I have all my skill capes in my inventory, I mean, I don't know if it's a bad thing to do, but what I like to do when I get a skill cape is I like to wear it, and I don't know, as a pure, you're fairly limited to what gear you can wear, and I take pride in my skill capes. I spend a lot of time getting them, and there's really not much I can customize apart from the obvious. And I mean, my hat and my cape, let's see, my hat and my cape are pretty much the only two interchangeable items that I have. I can actually, I'm doing it. I get asked this a lot. I've been asked this multiple times at pest control, and I haven't really been here quite, that long. So I've done this before, but I'm just going to explain why myth gloves are better than, not as good as combat bracelets, just in terms of attack bonuses. So if you look at the combat bracelet, +7 on the board and +6 for the myth gloves. So if you want to just slow that down and just have a look at it, I've done it before, but yeah, I keep getting asked that, and I know I get new subscribers every day, so some people may not know, but the combat bracelet is actually better than the myth bracelet in terms of offensive stats, and as a pure, that's what you kind of base your account around. So that's it, that's the logic, but I'll leave it at that. So I'm going to go ahead and use these dragon bones in Unile on world 330. And it should be quite fun because I've got 99 prayer before, and it was pretty easy, and I really like getting quick levels, so I'll rejoin you guys once I've made a bit of progress. Okay, so you're at your Nile, you're in world 330, you've got your bones, you're ready to worship them, but you don't have a house. So from here, your strategy is to dress up like a hooker, get the boys looking at you, get them paying attention to your legs and or belly, and cleavage area. If you can flaunt that, go for it, but I don't recommend it as a guy. That's all good though. So once you're looking like a stud, you pretty much just have to ask house name, and one of the lovely gentlemen, I assume, will kind of tip you in the right direction. Hopefully this may be a little bit embarrassing if I get none, But yeah, I'm just going to stick here, wait it out until somebody tells me what house I can visit. Okay, so that just forget everything I said about being, dressing up and stuff, because that did not work at all. And something I didn't even realize is that Jagex has just made this easy mode. You do this once, and it just goes on until you're out of bones. So this game just got a little bit easier, I didn't even realize, but I don't know when that came through. A little part of me is glad that it's easier, but since I've done 99 prayer before all manually, it is very annoying when you bury a shitload of bones and you try and do it as quickly as possible and just fail miserably. But there is 44 prayer. I'm going to keep going though, because this may take a while. Okay, so I'm on my final trip right now, and this should get me 52 prayer, and if it doesn't, I've done some miscalculating, but this world is just packed, and for those of you who would like to do this for yourself, just go into World 330 and join the Clan Shout '07 altar, and they should be able to hook you up with an open house. And I'd like to thank the people that allowed me to use their altars for today, and that was Altar Host, and I don't know if the other dude's in here. But the other dude, his house is the one I'm going to right now, and I'd just like to thank those two dudes, because yeah, without people like this operating altars, it obviously wouldn't be possible for people like me to train their prayer levels quickly, and would all be stuck doing Ectofunctus, and that place can just eat a dick for 1,000 years, and I don't even care. But yeah, after this, I'll probably go gear up and get ready for experiments, and then probably have to call the video and end from there. But anyway, 52 prayer is pretty sick. I actually leveled up a combat level. I didn't know whether or not that would happen, and I guess we'll see if we get another one when we hit Smite. But it's just really good to see some new unlocks. I've been looking at the same prayer screen for months, and I'll be able to use this new range prayer, which is actually really helpful. Would have been really helpful had I had it for 99 range. But there it is, 52 prayer. And thank you to the legendary guys out there that host Gilded Altars. So yeah, big shout out to those guys, and treat them nicely when you use their altar. So yeah, what I might do, guys, I might go to the bank. I'll see how many leftover bones I had, but I'm running out of time for today. I would like to make some longer videos, but today just isn't going to be able to, be one of those videos. But I'm actually looking at making some more PKing videos. I don't know when, so don't, expect anything, but it is on my mind, and I will try and get one out within the next week. If not, it's on my mind, so it's cooking, and I should have one out soon enough. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and 52 prayer is sick. 80 attack is a pain in the ass, but I'll keep training. So anyway, guys, take care, and I'll catch you later.